This is the noob, and this video is going to go over setting up RCBasic for Android. I'm already at the RCBasic itch.io page. Just go here, download the Linux version, and download the Android version. I already have them both downloaded. And then do a search for Android SDK. Uh, Go to the Android Studio website and scroll down to the command line tools. Well, actually, where's the download at? Go to download and then scroll down to the command line tools. The first set of downloads is the Android Studio downloads. We don't want those. We want the command line tools specifically, and then go and just download command line tools for Linux. The reason I'm mentioning Linux versions, I forgot to say at the beginning, but the Android build, the Android distribution tool only currently works on Linux. Um, Maybe in the future it'll work on Windows, but uh, I've had issues with Windows Android SDK, and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of interest on Windows for it anyway. So now that we have all of that downloaded, go into your downloads folder and extract all of it. I have the RCBasic and the RCBasic Android uh, stuff already extracted. I did it before I started recording because they take a while to extract. So first, I'm going to open up a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder here to install RCBasic. So let's go to create new folder. And I usually like to put it in the programs folder and go here, and then let's just move over to RCBasic folder, and then go inside of the folder, go into the dist folder, and put the RCBasic Android folder in here. Alright, so once we have all of that, we need to put set up the Android SDK. So the command line tools, let's go ahead and extract that. And the reason I didn't start out with this extract is I wanted to show that on Linux Mint, which is why I did this on Linux Mint. On Linux Mint, when you extract this, it'll extract the command line tools folder. This folder is actually supposed to be part of the Android SDK folder. So just go in here. I'm going to create a folder called Android underscore SDK, and go in here and drag this entire folder into here. This folder I'm in right now is actually my Android SDK folder. Uh, so I'm just gonna right click on that. So yeah, this right here, the Android SDK folder I built. This is my actual Android SDK folder. I'm gonna copy this, and then I need to go and create an environment variable called like Android home. So I'm gonna open the .bash rc folder in my home folder. Um, Let me go into the RCBasic folder real quick because I got setup instructions in here, and it tells you, yeah, it's the Android home variable. That's what we need to make here. So, uh, wait, I had it open. Yeah. So in the bash rc folder, scroll all the way down to the bottom, which I'm gonna change this to I had created this variable earlier for testing, but I'm gonna put it in this. Oops. Put it in that new location I just made. Change testing. So yeah, put like down here have export Android home equals, and then where your Android SDK is. The folder the command line tools folder is inside of. So once you have that, save that, And then inside of the RCBasic folder, which we're back in here, go into config, go into RCBasic edit config, and look for this line right here, Android home equals. And that we want to set to this. So now save that. And the last thing we need to do is run the init Android SDK shell script here. So we're going to run that /init Android SDK and run. And this will probably take a few minutes. It'll bring up the license stuff. Go ahead and accept all the licenses. Generally, I think it's only the first couple of licenses that like take a while to go through because it has to download some stuff and extract and install it. But in general, I think it's the whole process only takes maybe 3, 4, 5 minutes or something. All right, I think that was the longest one. And just hit Y on all the other ones. And now at the end you should see this gen build gradle.bas was compiled, and the gen app settings.bas was compiled, and set up local.properties. Once you see all that, the Android setup is complete. So that is basically it. I'm gonna start up Studio just to test if everything we did is working. Let's go to run, and then just open up one of the example projects. We'll go with the Beast demo and build it. So build current project, and then go to tools. First, we need to generate a key store. So I'm just going to set everything to RCBasic for the key store. You don't you shouldn't do this for yours. I'm just doing it to save time here. Set an actual alias and stuff for all of this, and I don't, and then I don't think these even matter, but hit OK. Once you hit OK, it did pop up the one. I don't think I hit it. Did I? So there is a problem with the gen key store. Did I? Let's see. Huh. Let me try that again. If this doesn't work, you can just Google how to generate a key store. It's just a simple it's like one line It's a one-line command you run in a terminal. This tool is designed to run it for you, but doesn't seem to be working. It does work on Ubuntu, but I'm in a Linux Mint VM. I haven't tested it in Mint, so we don't. I don't think we need it for the purpose of testing for now. Let's just go to distribute and set a place you want the build to go to. I'll put it in my videos folder. And a target, we're going to select Android. And app ID, I'm going to do com.rcbasic.app. Uh, we don't have a key store, key store doesn't matter if you just do a debug build. And alias, password, and well, we don't need an alias and password if you don't have a key store, so I just picked these here out of habit. But for a debug build, you don't need this stuff and alias, password, and then just hit make app. And uh, this will the first time you run this, it's going to take a very long time. But every time after that, it'll be fairly quick. The first time you do it, it just has to compile everything. But once like the runtime and stuff's compiled, it doesn't have to do that on subsequent projects that you want to port to Android. Once you start seeing this C++ stuff, you just gotta wait for all of this to build, and then once that's all built, it'll output your .apk in the location where you told it to output it to. Um, I am going to probably end the video here because this is going to take a long time, and I don't need to show this for the purposes of this video. But yeah, that's all the steps to set up Android. I'm gonna look at getting that key store thing working on Linux Mint. It does work if you're running it on Ubuntu and like a distro running a GNOME. I don't know. It may be an issue with the Cinnamon desktop or something, but I'll look into it. And that's it for this video.